This record, we rented a house in North Austin. It's a quaint little house. It's 3-bedroom, and Dave LaBelle, our manager, kind of looking at numbers and just saying, you know, on top of saving some money, it would be a lot of fun to actually just do this on our own and just jump into it, become some sort of little clubhouse hangout for like a bunch of the guys, and we get a lot of work done in here, and it's a lot of fun. And in the process, we get to, you know, learn as we're going along, but at the same time, we get to really experiment and spend some more time in here. And we're not confined to a studio schedule or you know, any particular engineer schedule. So this is the entrance to Level 1 Studios North. Walk in, here's the kitchen. Door to the parallel universe. This is the hangout room. Probably one of the grossest bathrooms I've ever been in. I've played in clubs all over the country, and this is easily one of the filthiest bathrooms. This is our big live room. This is our drum room, which probably the room we spent the most time on. Most of the work in here was done by Brendan Burke, who is a scientist of sound. You can see.
What? I'm what now?
A scientist of sound.
A scientist of sound? As scientific as we got was basically soundboard, plywood, and carpet. And that kind of contains the room. Since we have wood floors, and there's definitely a good crawl space. I guess this is a pier and beam house, so there's space under the floor. It sympathizes with the room and it actually resonates. You get a good low-end sound just from the room itself. And I think Adrian wanted to keep that.
The average day at Level 1 Studios North. First thing I do is open our fake alarm. We got a fake alarm installed here. If somebody would just unplug this, if it would just turn off the alarm. I come in here, turn on all the lights, start making some coffee, turn on all the little machines behind me. Greg starts rolling in around 10:30. He's got the luxury of sleeping late. So we start getting wired.
Condio 8.
We usually kind of pull up tracks, go through them. And aliens are always being killed in the other room by Sweet Lou.
Oh yeah, we're gonna die. We've got some special guests on the south. Kirkwood from the Meat Puppets. He's a fantastic guitar player, fine human being, church-going. I swear he pays his taxes. Mr. Larry Harlow, one of my idols. He performed at the Fania All-Stars, some of the finest Latin music to come out of New York in the 70s and 60s. He's got a little mustache, and he plays the hell out of a piano.
Most days of the week, we have small sections of the band that come in. Usually Thursdays and Fridays, we got the whole band in here, and we got the elusive Jose Galeano makes an appearance on Fridays too. I try to keep it 9 to 5, but these dudes aren't 9 to 5ers.
So yeah. Exactly. How do I warm up?
Tequila.
That's the fastest way. Tequila right there. Take like 2 shots. Good to go. Laid back con madre. Pecado imperdonable, por favor, servicio, maldito es su destino, sin anda perdido.
Yeah, that's it. Sometimes we go late into the night. Beers come out, vodka comes out, tequila night comes out.
I don't normally drink beer, but when I do, I don't normally drink this beer.
I think what we're trying to capture is kind of a homegrown sound. A lot of the stuff that we created in here, a lot of the sounds were something we actually created by just experimenting. And if it sounded good to us, and when it was the sound we were trying to capture, we built a lot of our own instruments, built a lot of our own effects.
I got a wireless mic, and this is a practice mute.
It's like a homemade reverb.
Good morning.
It's called a Weedo, basically a piece of PVC pipe, gone at it with a hacksaw, a paintbrush, wire, metal hanger bits, grossly electrical tapes.
Just tracking everything live makes everybody play differently because they're actually interacting with the people that are around them. There's a certain different energy that happens than if you're just like laying down just the drums and then just the bass. It completely changes the way you play.
The time frame, we haven't been like rushed like in the past where we had a week at a time, like had to get everything done within that week. So that's definitely freed up time to be more creative.
It's not like you're at the mercy of someone who owns the place and has to leave, or you have to be on a specific schedule because of money and you can only afford so many hours. We can afford to experiment quite a bit and keep going until we get it just right.
We never work under that burnt out kind of mind state that you get into when you're in a studio for too long. But when you work in 6-hour spurts, you're always fresh and the ideas flow.
Yeah, maybe a little slower. Like just a little bit slower. Yeah. The majority of the guys in the band write. So it's, you know, there's things coming from all different influences and all different
If you
ideas.
sing it once, I can take it home and I can practice it and maybe,
We've started the record by recording about 5 tunes, which we've been playing in our repertoire for about a year now, and then the rest of the record, probably about 7 or 8 songs, are brand new songs. Songs we've either written in the studio, guys brought rough ideas, and it's the first time we've collaborated like that on ideas in the studio and had that luxury, which is really fun to write completely brand new songs. So most of these songs that'll be on record, nobody's ever heard them at all.